Hi Taurus, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your March 2024 career tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at the energies surrounding your career, your job, your self-worth. Where is it that you are trying to move the energy in the direction that you would like to for your betterment, for your career, but also for just feeling good about your finances and your wealth, okay? This is also a really good time to look back on the last 3 to 4 months, but I'm actually going to say 6 months now, because this is a eclipse season time where we are really, the sun just fell out. We are really focusing on this Libra eclipse that is occurring this month. It is happening on March 25th, and this could be a culmination point because this is a full moon full moon lunar eclipse that will occur on the 25th, and this is 6 months from that October, I think it was October 14th of 2023, we had that new moon solar eclipse in Libra. So I really want you to take a look at those Libra themes of your life, Taurus. Where is it that you're working with people? Where is it that you're needing to focus on yourself, but also how you work with others, okay? So let's get right into it. We're going to go week by week throughout the month of March. Check the description box below for all the important dates, okay? You start off the first week with Queen of Cups in the reverse, as well as the Five of Swords. Second week of March, you have the Hanged One in the upright, Major Arcana, as well as the Magician. So big energy here. This is that week of that Pisces new moon that occurs on March 10th. So this is very much in alignment with that. Third week of March finds you with the Strength card, another Major Arcana, as well as the King of Pentacles in the reverse. The last week of March finds you with the Ace of Wands. This is when that eclipse occurs, so really nice to see there. And the King of Wands. So big energy coming for you at the end of the month, Taurus. So really be prepared for some type of movement, some type of big energy possibly comes in that last week of March. Now, what I want to do with today's reading is I want to pull some energy on where have you come in these last 6 months. If you look back to October of 2023, where was it that you were in your career, in your job? Where is it that possibly you've moved on from that job? Possibly you are trying to gain more wealth. How far have you come? So this is the energy of this card that we are going to pull. So Spirit, if you could send us a card for Taurus. And you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Six of Pentacles, when it is in the upright, is that card of giving to those who don't have as much as you, like charity, or you could be the one who is receiving gifts, money, monetary resources. And so with this in reverse, there could be that feeling, Taurus, over these last 6 months of where is it that you wish you had more money? Where is it that you've been trying to attract more money and feeling like no one is either giving you the proper, it almost feels like you feel like you were due some type of money or reward or recognition, and you feel like you haven't received it. I do think that that energy is going to move out of your purview. I don't think you're going to have to worry about that anymore. And I think that you're going to have some type of awakening during this, I was going to say during this eclipse season, but actually after this eclipse season, like once we move into the latter part of April and into May, we come into your season, and I definitely think you're going to see big movement, okay? So pay attention to where is it that you have been kind of feeling sorry for yourself and worrying about money, because I think that's going to be of the past, okay? Lastly, I want to pull a Moonology Oracle card. This is going to represent what lunation cycle is really going to help you through this month, okay? And we have new moon in Pisces. Now, I will tell you, Taurus, this deck is full of every single lunation, okay? Like all 12 signs, new moon and full moon. How is it that you all actually got the new moon in Pisces? Okay, so I was just referencing that March 10th could be a really big date for you all. Pay attention to what comes in at that time. It says meditate and contemplate. And I do think that this March is going to be very pivotal for you, Taurus. This is going to be a time where you are reflecting, but you're also kind of like taking a step back and figuring out what has worked for you and what has not. I do feel like there's some type of realization here where you're like, okay, I'm no longer going back to that previous life. I'm now going to step into a new opportunity. And I think many of you all are going to be entering either a creative field with that new moon in Pisces, or you could meditate and get new messages of where you want to take this. So I'm really excited to see where that goes. Whew, Taurus, I think that I got choked up just by thinking about how exciting that is with the new moon in Pisces. Like, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we're looking over this whole month, and make sure you look at the description box below. I've highlighted all the important dates of this month, and I can already see here there's some type of conversations with people that may not go the way that you were wanting it that first week of March. But by the time you get into that second week of March where you have that Pisces new moon, like I was saying, I do think that many of you all are taking control, taking your power back that second week of the month. By the time you get to that third week of March with the Strength card and King of Pentacles, money issues are definitely going to be on your mind, and you're figuring out how to play the game. That's what I just heard. How to actually come into your money that third week of the month. By the time we end March, like I said, this is that Libra eclipse that happens. Be prepared for some major news by the time you get to the end of March, okay? So let's go week by week. I think this is already very powerful with that Six of Pentacles and that new moon in Pisces. So the first week of March finds you with Chiron conjunct the North Node on the 5th, and then Mercury enters Aries on the 9th. We do have a Pisces new moon also on the 10th. Some of you are having conversations with people that is not worth it. It's not worth your time. You're feeling like it's kind of like you're walking away from the conversation, like what just happened? Like you're blindsided by conversations. This could be someone at your work who you don't get along with, or maybe you just don't see eye to eye. And there's someone who you're hoping would come to your rescue, like a manager or a boss, and they are not, okay? Take your control back, Taurus, and realize that it's time to put your future in your own hands. That's what I'm hearing. If you are not happy with where you are at, it is time to start looking elsewhere, okay? Remember, March is still having all those planets direct, so this could be a good time for you to start putting your resume out there if things are not going the way you would like, okay? Now, by the time we get to the second week of March, that is when we have that Pisces new moon. Venus enters Pisces on the 11th, and we have Mercury entering its pre-shadow retrograde in Aries on the 18th. For some of you, this is a really big time for big advancements in creativity. I do think many of you are looking at your resume in a different way. You all are networking differently. You all are looking at your whole future and your whole job in a different light. And I do think many of you all are going to come out with some very creative ideas of how to either meet new people, how to possibly attract new clients. And many of you all are actually getting out of your current field and starting something new. It does feel like some of you have already tried it in the past, but now you're like, okay, I'm going to try this for real now. So I think that that is really big for that second week of March. Third week, we are now entering Sun entering Aries on the 19th. This is the spring equinox, and this is the start of the astrological new year. This King of Pentacles in reverse and that Strength card, many of you all are stepping into some realization that it's time for you to to get really smart and super creative with how you make your money. I do think that many of you all are approaching a business, a local bank, or you're trying to go for some type of important loan. Some of you are going to be entering some important phase of your business. If you are someone who owns your own business, you're actually no longer feeling afraid. You're getting out there, you're gaining courage during this time. And I think this is huge. I do think many of you all Tauruses have been kind of sitting on the sidelines, waiting for things to happen. And you're like, no, now I'm ready to get some stuff done. So I'm really glad to see that for you that third week of March. Now, by the time we end the month, we do have Mercury conjunct the North Node in Aries, as well as Mars enters Pisces on the 22nd. And then we have that lunar eclipse full moon in Libra on the 25th. For any of you all who have been waiting for a big opportunity, the end of March, you could see it. Now, if you don't actually see the culmination, this could be where you're actually planting some type of seed. You're having an important conversation with someone of stature. This could be management. This could be having a job interview. This could be someone reaching out to you on LinkedIn. Some type of important conversations and realizations could come around that eclipse point. If you do not see the culmination until after eclipse season, don't worry about it. Just know that the universe is conspiring in your favor that last week of March. So really be prepared to plant some really big seeds before you get into April, because once we move into April, we start Mercury retrograde season, okay? So this is a really big month for you, Taurus. Really nice to see, especially with all that eclipse energy. It looks like you're really going to be taking advantage of all the planets still going direct. And remember, this new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. Really take your time to figure out where it is that you can use your creativity to launch some type of new creative venture. This could be really good for gaining new clients, possibly stepping into a whole nother job that you didn't even think that you would be in. Be really open during this month, okay? All right, Taurus, I hope this was helpful for you. Let me know what you all are doing in your career right now, what you're looking forward to. I love reading your comments. Drop me a comment below. I also offer personal tarot readings. I have the link below as well. All right, Taurus, have a great March, and I'll talk to you later.